All right, guys, how are you feeling so far? Like you can tackle the world with this one bottle of cleaner? Okay, maybe not, but it really is life-changing. We're gonna move on to laundry. This is a big part of my life. I try to do a load of laundry every day to stay on top of it. If not, we're spending the weekend doing all the laundry. But let me show you how you can use a clean laundry and stay on budget. Okay, so scroll on down in the text of this and you're gonna see us break down some costs for you. But the big thing here, you guys, is that our laundry is a great place to start. So if you're like, this is overwhelming, I have so many things to switch out, laundry. Start with laundry because laundry sits on our skin all day. We sleep in laundry. We dry off after a shower with laundry, with our towels. Our clothes are on us all day long. Think about our children. So when we're washing our clothes and things with like really strong fragrance, SLS, we'll read another laundry list of chemicals there. That stuff is soaking into our skin, ultimately getting into our bloodstream, and it's called bioaccumulation, you guys. Consistent exposure to those things builds up into our body, and then our body doesn't know how to, can't get rid of the junk fast enough, and we experience things like hormone issues or maybe eczema flare-ups, maybe headaches or irritability, immune responses. You guys, there's some really, really harmful side effects to long-term exposure, and that's what we're doing. Our laundry is on us all day long. So if you have to pick a place, I think the laundry room is a really great place to get started. So how do we do that? There's some flexibility here. A lot of people do a lot of different things. So I'm going to tell you what we do and give you a few options. And then ultimately, depending on what kind of washing machine you have, what kind of damage you're doing to your clothes, like that kind of thing, it really varies on preference. So we like to take one bottle of the detergent, and it says here 6 times ultra concentrated. Some people, I've linked to you pump bottles. Some people will dilute theirs into 2 pump bottles. Some people will dilute theirs into 3 pump bottles and say, yep, my clothes get plenty clean. Like, this is good. My preferred combination is to split this product in half. So I'm getting twice the amount of loads. So what I do is literally just pour half of this bottle into an older bottle. You could also take like a glass mason jar, pour out half, label it so you know what it is. And then you can literally just fill the rest with distilled water. And that's going to give you that cost breakdown on this form. Another thing is we actually like to boost ours with a capful of these cleaner. That's an extra 78 cents. And then about 10 drops of lemon. That's going to be about 25 cents. So for another $1, I like to boost my laundry detergent with a little bit of other good cleaning properties. And then fill these up with distilled water, add my boosters, and then I just toss this upside down for a little bit to get it all mixed up, and it's good to go. And then I use about a little less than a capful of that for 1 load of laundry. Quick story. The other day I got my Thieves laundry soap in and I didn't have any distilled water, so I didn't dilute it, which is totally fine. You just need to use this is diluted, so it's going to look a little different. It's really dark when it's not diluted. You need to use like this much laundry soap. So, which is fine because I normally do the laundry, but my husband actually went and started a load the other day and I was like, hey, be careful. That is not diluted, so please just use a tiny bit. And I walk in there and he still had poured a capful, and he's like, oh, no, I think it needs a capful. And it was just a good example of why we choose to dilute sometimes, because some people are like, why do you dilute? Well, you don't have to. You can use a tiny bit of this product. That is fine. But we found that people are used to using more product. So you'll have somebody in there doing the laundry, or maybe you have a kiddo doing the laundry, or you have somebody visiting doing the laundry and they're using way more than they need, right? And then that's hard to be a budget saver if we're not using the product appropriately. So diluting helps for those people who are heavy-handed, helps it stretch, all that kind of stuff. Okay, and it actually gives you a little bit more bubbles, I feel like, when you dilute a little bit. if that's a thing for you. If you're missing the bubbles, you guys, when you put this Thieves Laundry Soap into your washing machine, it is not going to bubble up like your traditional one. That is a good thing. That's because it lacks the ingredient SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, which is just a filler. You guys, it's just to tell our brain bubbles equal clean, right? And it really doesn't. It's a filler that you don't want on your body, in your bloodstream. So it's okay. Every time you don't see bubbles, say, yay, we're doing it right. But I know that can be hard to overcome. So what questions do you have about laundry? Keep watching. I'm going to talk about dryer balls and what we do for stains. But give me all your laundry questions. All right, see you in a minute.